Yo, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man. Cardi's B, right? Cardi B, best friend, man. Y'all know about Star Brim. She's charged in sweeping NYC's blood gang roundup. It's interesting. I don't, this is interesting. This is what's going on right now. It's breaking. It's breaking. It's breaking. So let's get to it, man. The best friend of Bronx superstar Cardi B has been charged in sweeping roundup of members of 59 Brims, a violent blood street gang. But heavily pregnant star Brim won't be arrested until she gives birth, officials say. Brim real name was one of the 18 defendants named in the indictment of gang members in the Southern District of New York Tuesday. She's accused of being the highest ranking female member of the gang and is charged with slashing a person and participating in racketeering conspiracy. While many of the gang members named in the indictment have been arrested, Brim was not, as she is expected to give birth in the coming days, prosecutors say. There are discussions with her attorney regarding the time and date for self-surrendering. Wow, fam. This is crazy, my guy. This is crazy. Y'all share this right now on your social media, man. Get this out there for me. The summary of charges in the 59 Brims case reveals startling details about the organization structure of the gang, including real names and street names of the gang's highest ranking members and their roles in criminal operations. There are two rank structures, one of for the 59 Brims who are in prison, and one for those who are free, prosecutors say. The heads of the prison lineup and the heads of the street lineup each have their own leaders, who is named the Godfather. Prosecutors say they arrested the street lineup Godfather, Willie Evans or Mills in Bronx Borough of New York at 6 a.m. Tuesday. He's facing 2 murder charges as well as a racketeering, firearm, and conspiracy charge. They are also arrested a number of 59 Brims and borough leaders of the highest 020s, 020s. I think I'm saying it right. Tuesday morning, including Queens highest 020, Albert Shoulders, aka Bundy, Bronx high 020. Jamar Simmons, aka Show Off. Prosecutors say the Brim is the highest ranking female member of the 59 Brims, also known as Godmother. Female members of the gang who do not report to other gang officials are required to report to her. Previous Godmothers, Mrs. Little, aka Noonie, was also arrested. Brim has become somewhat of a celebrity alongside her long-term friend, Cardi B, with more than 920,000 followers on Instagram the day of her arrest. Cardi B has posted about Brim to her millions of followers previously, saying in 2018 she was proud of her, outlining some of her previous run-in with the law. And that's pretty much the post when Cardi B was, outlining, saying that, she believes in her and everything. Cardi B has previously opened up about her past with the blood gangs, and she told GQ magazine she started hanging out with Bloods when she was 16 and the members urged her to join. But she said feared for her future when it became understood that being a gang was a lifelong commitment. She said becoming a stripper at 19 helped her move away from the life of crime. Man, fam, what y'all gotta say about this, fam? This is bugged out right now, fam. So they doing a sweep in New York of some sort. some sort of sweep right now, man. It's crazy, man. We're gonna keep start Brim in our prayers, man. At the end of the day, from what I seen, like they said, she got a lot of followers, and from what I seen on social media, she seemed like someone who's committed to change. You know what I'm saying? Changing her life and taking what's put in front of her and utilizing it, like with her podcast. Talking on different topics that a lot of people, a lot of women need to hear. You know what I mean? Especially from a perspective of hers, because a lot of times there's no one to speak out with a voice that's even big enough for that magnitude to get out to the youth. You know what I mean? But for them to outline her as some sort of this and that, that's on them, fam. I don't know. That's why the feds got to prove their case, right? But at the end of the day, I think that because a lot of times in our communities, man, not just black, not just brown, man, it's just in these communities, period, where you will see people who have leadership roles, who are leaders, they'll try to paint these pictures as if you are a gang leader. You feel me? So always keep that in mind when we read these type of details and they giving us all this. That's the type of narrative they want us to see. You know, when you was a youth, when you was a kid, they used to tell you like, yeah, it's great. We like the fact that you stood up today and you read to the class, and you're a leader. But then as you get older, them same type of roles, they start to hunt you. So it's just an unfortunate situation, man. So she's able to have her kid, man. She's able to have her baby, they saying, which is in the coming days. She's pregnant right now. She's due any day, man. So, it's a kid involved. You know what I mean? And hopefully Cardi B can again get that $1 billion lawyer on this situation too. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about the OB Trice situation earlier. We was talking about that $1 billion lawyer. You know what I'm saying? That everybody be seeming to get these days. They call him $1 billion lawyer because he charged a whole body for the fee, allegedly. But look, here's the thing. Go ahead and y'all get on Cardi B's timeline and tell her, man, she need to go help ASAP. You know what I mean? She need to help ASAP. Get Rock Nation on this or something. You feel me? Get all that on that, man. Cause we don't want to see nobody being victimized off of what I'm saying, their past, and just like their past is it's their past, but it seems like past always continue to hunt you. You know what I mean? King T, salute, fam. So, we definitely, Sean, what's happening? She just got out not too long ago. Yeah, she did just get out not too long ago, man. I think she got out in 18, right? So like I said, man, it's an unfortunate situation, man. But the feds trying to outline her as some sort of godmother, something like that. So you know what I mean? It's so sad. I pray this star isn't taken away from her baby boy. Social media definitely hurt her in her situation. Yeah, man, it's like they see people reacting to them comments. They see when she come on the type of notoriety she got. She got 920,000 followers. You know what I mean? They don't like to see stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, man. They don't like to see stuff like that, man. Male or female. You feel me? They don't like to see stuff like that. And like I said, she got a dope podcast I've been listening to, and it sounds like she's in a changed position, like. But I only know it from what I see on social media. So you know what I mean? Baby girl. Yeah. Let me see what that say. You mean she didn't get charged for throwing her heels? That's a bunch of hate. What she got charged with? Let me read it back for you. The best friend of Bronx superstar Cardi B has been charged in a sweeping roundup of members of 5'9" Brims, a violent blood street gang. But heavily pregnant Star Brim won't be arrested until she gives birth, officials say. Right? She was one of the 18 people, fam. She was one of the 18 people in the defendants named in the indictment of gang members in the Southern District of New York Tuesday. She's accused of being the highest ranking female member of the gang and is charged with slashing a person and participating in racketeering conspiracy. So she's being charged with, I guess, slashing a person in the face and racketeering conspiracy. Okay? She carried 50-year max sentence. She's looking a lot of time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, them two. Yeah, and then conspiracy and all that shit. That's all hearsay. That's crazy. That's all hearsay. So what I'm saying by that is it ain't hard to prove conspiracy these days. It's crazy. But if she get that $1 billion lawyer that everybody got out her, that dude be getting people off. I want that dude to be my lawyer. And they ain't even got no case. I just want him to be on retainer or something. But I don't got the money. She just came out of jail. Yeah, I know she did. But you know her popularity, and then they trying to label her as the godmother or some sort. Said a summary of charges in the 5'9" Brim case reveals a startling details about the organization structure of the gang, including real names and street names of the gang's highest ranking members and their roles in criminal operations. There are two rank structures, one of the 5'9" Brims who are in prison and one for those who are free. Prosecutors say the heads of the prison line up and the heads of the street line up. Each have their own leader who is named as the Godfather. Prosecutors say they arrested street line up Godfather Willie Evans Mills in the Bronx borough of New York on 6 a.m. Tuesday. He's facing 2 murder charges as well as racketeering, firearms, and conspiracy charges. They also arrested a number of 5'9" Brim borough leaders. Bundy show off. Prosecutors say the ranking female members 5'9" Brims, also known as Godmother. That's who they saying she is, the Godmother. Female member of the gang who do not report to other gang officials are required to report to her previous Godmother. Mrs. Little, aka Newly, was also arrested. So this is an indictment. She did her time and they need to leave her alone. It's going to backfire on them. Yeah, that's facts. Like, that's all they do. Naya, they like to make your past hunt you. You know what I mean? Like your past will hunt you for a long time, and people don't understand that. That's why I had to tell them, like, it's crazy when you a kid, they tell you, you know, you stand up and you want to read and shit, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, like show leader presence, right? They tell you, wow, you being a leader, that's so awesome. Then when you get to be an adult and you still show them same type of roles, they either put you in a supervisor position or put you in prison. It's that easy. You know what I mean? It's crazy, right? Kareem, what's good, man? Kareem Johnson, what's happening? Yeah, so it's crazy out here. If you Google Star Brim a diamond, Justice Port will pop up is the diamond information. Oh yeah, Google Star Brim and diamond. Okay, good looking, fam. Okay, so we got the indictment put up. All right. So these are all the people who was indicted today. All the names right there. Wow, it's a lot of names on this thing, man. It's more than one female on here too. Wow. Wow. Y'all see them names? I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but these some of the names that was indicted, man, as well. Wow, they got everything in this joint right here, right? NYPD on January 11th, 2020. Wow, this is recent. On January 11th, 2020, as alleged in indictment unsealed today by Manhattan. They unsealed this indictment today, right? So this was a secret indictment. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. But on January 11th, 2020, oh man, this is crazy. I understand it's mad crazy. Yeah. Because they talking about January 11th, 2020. Mr. Goodman and Simmons shot and killed Mr. Paris in the vicinity of 1441 Webster Avenue in the Bronx. Yeah, it breaks down all their charges I see. Mm-hmm. Assaulted individuals with a dangerous weapon, aided in abetting by slashing. Wow, where's Star Brim? Let's find Star Brim on this joint. Life and these are the counts. Oh my God. Murder and aiding of a racketeering, death or mandatory minimum sentence of life imprisonment of all defendants except Repass and Coleman. Wow. Hold on. Star Brim, the last name is Cole Repass, so she's not looking at life. It says right here. For whom the maximum term of imprisonment is 20 years. So they facing 20 years. Star Brim. Yeah. Yeah, baby girl. She the only one who ain't facing life. Her and Coleman. Wow. No, it say right here. It say, let me see. Death. Wow. Death. Look at these names. They talking about death or life in prison. Death or mandatory minimum sentence of life in prison. Oh my God. Wow. This is crazy, Phil. Mo. Yeah, this is bugged out. This is bugged out. 30 years. 30 years. She's looking at, look, 30 years on this one. This is count 10. Manman in assault in aid of racketeering. That's a racketeering charge. Oh, man. What's going on in New York today, fam? You feel for it, Tony? Yeah. Believe in faith. Hold up, they got Cardi B. Nah, they don't got Cardi B, right? What's Cardi B name? What's Cardi B real name? I don't think they got Cardi B. They got Star Brim, which is right here. You'll never repass. Repass. Cardi B is not listed. Yeah, see, they don't got Cardi B. Wow. That's crazy. So they watching, so they be watching Cardi B because of Star Brim, right? Then they watching Cardi B because of Offset. Like, damn, Cardi B. I'm praying for Cardi B. Shit. Mimo, what's happening? Yeah, man. That's a lot going on to be watched every day like that. Then they all got this one. Look, hold on. These all the names on this one. This life imprisonment. It's a lot of life charges. Mandatory minimums is 10 years. Wow. Count 21. They got 20. Count 20. See, this is a large indictment. This is a large indictment, folks. Count 21. Possession of firearm and furtherance of drug trafficking crime. Cardi was 16 when she started hanging out with the Bloods. Cardi B's real name is okay. Yeah, this is fam, this is kind of bugged out. They talking about stabbings, pistol whipping individuals while robbing individuals at gunpoint in the Bronx. So this is a big case in the Bronx, huh? Look, Mr. Berman praised the outstanding investigation work the NYPD and the HSI. Also praised the New York City Department of Corrections Intelligence Bureau, the Bronx County District Attorney's Office for their assistance in the investigation. Damn, they had a lot of people involved. But only thing about, you still gotta prove a lot of this stuff. But damn, this is crazy, and it's interesting because it's like between January 2019, September 2019, unauthorized sale of multiple firearms that has been transported in interstate commerce, including a location in the Bronx. Yeah, so on that one, it was more so they they got this dude on selling guns from January to September. They got him selling guns, unauthorized sale of multiple firearms. Sylvester, wow. All these guys, one, two, three, four, five, six, pistol whip an individual while robbing the individual at gunpoint in the Bronx and aided and abetted the same. They robbed individuals as part of maintained to increase their position in the 5-9 Brim's Racketeering enterprise, operating in Southern District of New York. Oh yeah, you go Brim's Racketeering. I'm trying to think I'm trying to find Cardi B. I mean not Cardi B, star Brim. The charges contained in this indictment are merely accusations, and the defendants are presumed innocent unless until proven guilty. So, you know what I'm saying? This is like they gotta prove all this stuff at the end of the day. Raw Ali probably snitched because a week later, after she does an interview, it's all this gets exposed. Wow! In order to escape the life of gang, Cardi B got a job stripping. Yeah, that's what they said in the article. In order to Cardi B had got a to escape gang life, she got a job stripping. But at the end of the day, it's like, wow, this is crazy. See, what's happening, fam? Yeah, Diamond. At the end of the day, though, I wonder how long, like, man, there's just a lot of people on this case. It's a lot of people on this case, fam. It's a lot of people on this case. It's a lot of counts. How many counts? Look. Count. 24 counts. It's 24 counts on this joint, man. The investigation has reportedly been going on for 5 years. Yeah, that's what I be telling people. Look, I was just telling somebody on one of these episodes on one of my morning vibes about secret indictments and shit. And I was explaining on how it worked a little bit. And they was like, oh, no. Some people was like, they do. And some people was like, no. But then I'm like, yeah, it do. Just like this, it became unsealed the day when they hit their ass. They hit the damn every person they hit. That's when it became public. That's when they moved on with their case. That's when they took it to the actual judge. But they can be investigating for years, like you said. But damn, if they was investigating for years, she only been out for what, 2 years? For one, for 5'9" Brims who are in prison, and 2 are for the ranking structures. Yeah. Oh. Absolutely. That's why people gotta watch what they say on this internet too, man. Cause it's like, it's getting real spooky. It's getting spooky, folks. It's getting spooky. She just got out last year. Damn. She was released March 2019. Oh man, I thought it was 2 years. So she only been out. Wow. Them some guns. She been pregnant for 9 months of that year, right? Cause she about to have a baby. That's crazy. You saying this pregnant woman doing all this, huh? It's crazy. The feds is on the internet as we speak. Yeah, they probably watching my video as we speak, right? For real, man. But you know, it's all good. I know what time they be on. So I be telling people like they gotta be careful. Like they be thinking they be getting away with stuff, and then here come a roll out a secret indictment. Yeah, I'm about to roll up. That's crazy though, man. So at the end of the day, all these people, the feds are everywhere. Social media just make that job easier. Self-snitching needs to stop. You think, yeah, Mrs. G, like it, for real, like it need to stop at an all-time high. Like, stop. But and why the feds are not playing with the gangs? Yeah, taking back that's like they taking back their city and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they crush gangs. They take all the members, the top members and shit. And then it started to be chaos on the streets. Then you end up with a Chicago. So just be careful with that, FBI. You seen what happened in Chicago. They got the feds get paid just to browse YouTube. Yeah. NY's the feds not playing with the gangs. They cracking down on a lot. She couldn't clear leadership's awards. Great job. Look how the NYC Bloods OGs beefing. Facts. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like when they beefing about stuff that they already been charged with and things of that nature, like old things. So I don't know if that has any play on, you know what I'm saying, today. You know what I mean? The internet is a gold mine for them. Yeah, it's like I was looking at something. It was one of them dudes from Louisiana, and he was on there self-incriminating himself bad. It's like he didn't even care, and people was telling him, they was telling him like, "Yo, bro, you need to be cool. You need to be cool in the comments," and he was still going on and on and on and on. And then it sounded like he had his mama in the background, like she wasn't even telling him, like, "Boy, shut up, get off that camera." Put that phone down. His mama was like going on and on with it or some shit like that. You feel me? But I don't know. I never heard like Star Brim is very like she's very she uses her words very careful. You know what I mean? So I never even like when I watch her, I never heard her say anything like of that magnitude. You know what I mean? That's concerning this. This is you know what I mean? Like when it comes to the social media aspect of it, because like I know a podcast. You know, a podcast is real dope. You know, she pretty much help out the youth, especially the younger women. You know what I mean? That be needing people from directly from the community to give them, you know what I'm saying, different outlooks on it. And then, you know, she fine, you know, she look good, and she ain't no punk. So, you know, that right there alone is something that they don't like. You know what I mean? They don't like that. Cause that's too much going on your side. All you need is a couple of inches of stretch, and your message will be out there. You feel me? So and then when your message get out there, they be scared on what your message gonna turn into. You feel me? So it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. Convict will go back their ways once released. It's the statistics. Yeah, they say that, but you know, a lot of times it's not even people going back to their old ways. It's just like a lot of times people get violated for nonsense. You know, like you can get violated. Like technically, it's so many different laws out here that they just like that officer might not use every law in his mind at that time, but the next officer you come across uses every law in the book. You feel me? Or use every law that comes to his mind, because it's all sorts of laws when it comes to like you can go to jail for merely nothing. You know what I mean? In the United States, like it's so many different levels to this. Like they can put you in jail, facts, like with no problem, and they'll give you paperwork and tell you that you got a court date because of this, and it'll have some sort of USC code on that shit. Why they think about it? Why you think they give easy platforms to make money? Because they know it's 100%. It's 100% MTF. They are going 85% of us. Ain't she pregnant? Yeah, she pregnant. That's why they not gonna right now she's out of jail. She's not in jail. She's not incarcerated right now, man. And the reason being is because she's due any day right now. She's due any day. You know? She's due any day. And yeah, she due any day. So they talking with her lawyer, and her lawyer is gonna do a surrender. Like once she has the baby, they gonna do a surrender. She gonna do a surrender. She gonna turn herself in. They'll come and get her as soon as she delivers. Exactly. Omar Green, salute, fam. Salute, Cloud Chasers. This is crazy. These Ricos are only for black and Spanish. We gotta wake up. That's a fact, fam. Like that's what it is, because it's like all these conspiracy charges is like I said earlier. It's all about hearsay, and with hearsay, that shit ain't fact. I can say some things about you that ain't fact. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, it ain't right. It ain't right. Does it say them versus them in the United States of America? Uh, Southern District, U, U.S. United States attorneys for the Southern District. I think they still state. They still state. I don't think they fed. Yeah, they still state. Yeah, this ain't fed. They ain't go fed. That's feds. Yeah, I think this still state though. I don't know. Let me see. Official crime unit. United States District Judge. State don't do racketeering. State doesn't do racketeering. It's not feds, it's local, which is better for them. She does use her words carefully, I think. when her and Ra Ali exchanged words on social media recently, she exposed herself. See, I ain't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that footage of her and Raw Ali exchange. I know they exchanged words like back and forth like when she first got out of jail, but I thought they had deaded that situation because of things like, you know what I'm saying? They said it wasn't giving her a good image out there and shit. But I could be wrong, people. I've watched just like y'all, you feel me? That's why we had this, you know what I'm saying, these discussions because some things I miss, some things y'all don't. We put it all in the pot. We got gumbo and we probably got something up. You feel me? Yeah, there's why Bloods run the lockup. Lockup. So many of them is locked down. Mm. Yeah, man. So yeah. At the end of the day though, she got a kid. I think this her first, right? That's her first kid, right? Her first kid. And then she gotta go, man, like I hope social media be light on her and like you know how all these women bloggers is and shit, like the women that's in here, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like they gonna be going in talking about like it's her fault and all this shit. But y'all better keep in mind, man, that you know what I'm saying, she got a baby, man, baby boy, man. So at the end of the day, you know, y'all just gotta be cool, you know. Just be cool. Think about that, man. Think about that, cause she probably in a very emotional state right now, cause she is pregnant, and you know what I'm saying. You know her gender. She's probably in a very emotional state right now. You feel me? I'm telling you, cause I'm a male and I'll be in an emotional state like damn. I'm about to my baby and shit about to come and I gotta go in. Damn, this shit crazy. What is she charged with? She was charged with slashing of a person's face and conspiracy and racketeering. Yeah, her first baby. See, that's her first baby too. And I think she spoke on that shit. I think she spoke on that on one of them episodes too, like how it's females in prison and they had their babies in jail with them and shit. I think she spoke on that before. You know? She might beat the conspiracy. Yeah, see, look, on the count one, conspiracy and the commit racketeering, life imprisonment to all defendants except Raspass and Coleman. That's her. That's Brim, Star Brim, and Coleman, from whom the maximum term of imprisonment is 20 years. Right here. They got 24 counts on this case. On this one, she won't beat the slashing. Yeah, I was trying to find out. I was trying to read her the actual. I keep passing it. I think. Hold on. See, look, then Mrs. Little right here. This is they said the other godmother and others pistol whip an individual while robbing the individual at gunpoint. But I'm looking for robbed at gunpoint. Individuals was playing a dice game and shot at individuals while robbing them. in the vicinity of Davis Avenue in the Bronx and aided and abetted the same. Simmons, Urban. Yeah, guess cat snitching hard. Yeah, something ain't right. Shots of rival gang members in the Bronx aided and abetted the same. What is this? Gang members, rivals, slashing. Okay. Yeah, go right here. On August 8th, 2019. On August 8th, 2019, right here. This one right here. On August 8th, 2019. It says that assaulted an individual with a dangerous weapon and aided and abetted the same by slashing the individual in the face. Simmons' shoulders went repass and Reed slashed the individual in part of maintaining to increase their position in the 5-9 Brim's Racketeering enterprise operating in Southern District of New York. Yeah, so that's right there. That's her. They talking about on August 8th with her. August 8th, people. Something happened on August 8th. But it's crazy, like, they in New York. Yo, cosmology base, salute, man. How many months was she in August? She was 6 months in August. So they trying to say a 6-month pregnant woman, she's 6 months pregnant, did all this, huh? That's crazy. They gonna have a case to prove. That's why they probably was waiting for her to that's probably what, you know what? That's probably why they didn't bring these charges out until now, because they was waiting till she had a baby, because they didn't want her to go to court with the baby, because then the prosecution would be looking all silly, like, how you saying this pregnant woman did all this and doing all this and she pregnant? Come on. That's why they did it. They waited exactly until she was about to have this baby to bring on this secret indictment. Now it's open. Her Queen's Flip interview is going to be used. Wow. Not the Queen's Flip interview, fam. I don't think she said too much on Queen's Flip, though. That's why I say I know she's real cautious with her words. Yeah, I know she cautious with her words. Not what she said, her character. People gotta move better. The big homies are telling. Oh no. Come on. Vlad Flip. Oh man, y'all bogus. Come on, fam. Salute Queen Flip, man. She was talking about scamming with Flip. Yeah, she was talking about a prior case though, wasn't she? On the Queen Flip show. Social engineering. Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. That's what you can't be talking about, crimes you committed. That's why you can't be talking about crimes you committed. Yes. They sweeping the whole internet. Oh my God, King T. You think they coming on my page? Just tell them to stay away from my page. We don't got nothing on here. We don't got nothing on here. Our interviews are not incriminating. For real. See, like, man. Tell them to get on, man. Don't monitor this page, okay? As a jury, I'm supposed to judge your character. You got this charge, and this is how you talking in the interview. Yeah, you got some point there. You got some point there. You got some point there. The Bullets Gotti show, salute, fam. Yeah, you got some points there. You got some points there. They need to get the product for fake news. That's probably why he got fake news, so they won't monitor his shit, huh? That's why he do the fake news, so they won't monitor his shit, cause they know his shit fake. They can't just arrest you for being down with the gang. You gotta be doing something wrong. Yeah, that's true, but at the end of the day, if you around the gang, that's already conspiracy, and you can be arrested for conspiracy. You know what I mean? So you don't gotta even do nothing. You could just be having damn Italian beef, chopped cheese, or some shit. You feel me? And just y'all can just be chilling and having a conversation, and then that right there is what we call conspiracy in the United States, and they can charge you with that shit. For real. Yes, they can. Fetty got locked up for just being there. See? Yeah. They can do that though. Like you said, you sharing some jerk chicken or some damn cocoa bread. You sharing that with your homie or something, and you know what I'm saying. They snap some pictures and they add you to their damn case. You ass going in there too. You going in too. So at the end of the day, she on paper as a gang member doesn't mean she's guilty. Really conspiracy. Yeah, really conspiracy, and conspiracy is like hearsay. But the only thing, like some states don't have hearsay. Like for example, like if you say a person had a gun and they really didn't have a gun and they couldn't find a gun, that means they didn't have a gun. So you can't charge them with the gun. You could charge them with the crime, but you can't put the gun on them, right? But in some states, they can charge you with the gun if somebody said you robbed them with a gun, even though they never found the firearm, because it's hearsay. Now, with hearsay, it's just like conspiracy. Someone can say that you are conspiring to commit, you know what I'm saying, fraud or felony or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They can say this. It's easy for them to say it, like clear. It's so easy. It's so easy. I'm telling you. My guy had a charge like this with him and his man. See, yeah. Imperial for real. They already got rats. They definitely probably got some rats on the team. It ain't rats, it's technology. They definitely got technology. Y'all both right. Cause like they might not have nobody who got actual paperwork who gonna take a stand. But if someone tell them 6ix9ine, yeah, 6ix9ine did 6ix9ine mention Cardi B and Star Brim and them, or he just mentioned Cardi B on that stand? I forgot about that, fam. You just put me on. 6ix9ine did mention who he mentioned, Cardi B on that stand, and said that they was blood members since 1993. What's the call-in number? We don't got the call-in right now. We'll probably have to go back in on this on a later or something with the call-in on it and let y'all call in. Don't be surprised she's just getting snatched as well. Yeah. Star Brim was in it too. That's crazy. But look, with Cardi B though, it's like this. You remember Offset just got arrested in like this. Look, they talking about cases from August. They been following these folks for 5 years, right? And Cardi B husband just got off on the charge. Somebody, they following him and they let him go and they dropped the gun case because of the feds having an ongoing case. Now I don't think that this is the Fed case that they was talking about. I think that it's another Fed case that's going on in Atlanta right now, right? That's secret right now. It's a secret indictment going on in Atlanta in regards to QC. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense because them boys got a lot of money. You know how the U.S. government works. They want to know, like, how they get all this money. How was they able to finance this and get all this going? Sound kind of like what they did with Murder Inc. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like they did with most hip-hop labels that, you know what I'm saying, go and hit mainstream and go pop. So, but what I'm saying is, this is why I'm praying for Cardi B, though, right? Cause yeah, death row, exactly, like death row, and like I'm praying for Cardi B because like just imagine she getting watched by feds probably from this case, she getting watched from feds by that case, like damn her whole, then she getting the paparazzi watching her, like damn Cardi B, like that's a strong sister right there, facts, fam, facts, that's a strong sister, no doubt. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know for a fact 6ix9ine got something to do with her going to jail. Free Star. Till they free her when she comes home. She was about her business trying to get right. It's crazy they did that to my homie. Sis Brim, for real. Free her, man. Stop throwing up signs and videos and stop flagging. Stop all this shit. Yeah, man. Y'all see all these charges though, man. Look all all the counts. These 24 counts, man. 24 counts. 24 counts, man. How many minutes we been on this? On 50? Okay, we got a little bit of time. These are all the people that's already in federal custody right here. 28, 23 years old, 26 years old, 22 years old, 19, 22 years old, 22 years old, 28, 18, 23 years old, 22 years old, 33 years old, 20 years old, 32 years old, 27 years old, 21, 28 years old. I'll start Brim, 28. Wow. This is all these everybody from the ages of 18 to 32. Feds ain't playing with New York. Feds only grab you once you're in the mix hard. We learned how to bang on the neck. Now we need to learn how to take it back to the block. It's sad all the way around. Yeah, Pretty Eyes Entertainment. It's sad. Naya, Freestar Brim. Delve to the gang culture. Your past is your past, but when you're active, it's a different game. She was a different type of time. She was on a different type of time. I know her personally. She was changing her life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Such Brim. I'm thinking like she was changing her life, and then she was well spoken. Like what they saying, like all the social media things on, like people speaking in a way that they shouldn't be speaking. Like her, she was very cautious of the words that she chose to use. You know what I'm saying? I seen that on multiple occasions. I watched her podcasts a few times, and on her podcast, I seen that she had a large female audience, and it seemed like them females was the same females that's from these neighborhoods that like I'm from, like you know, and a lot of times they don't have no one to say even a podcast. You know what I mean? Even a podcast. You know, males, we got tons of them. You know, we got tons of different people who can give us their perspective, and they doing good, and it's easy accessible to us. But when it came to having a large audience and then it going out to the mass, man, she definitely was on point, man. They trying to give her 20. I just spoke to my peoples. Yeah, it's right here. Look, it's right here. Look. Life imprisonment as to all the defendants except Rispass and Coleman's, which is Star Brim and Coleman, for whom the maximum term of imprisonment is 20 years. Yeah. You still got Tay 600 paperwork here? Yeah, I still got his paperwork, but Tay 600 tell me that ain't his real paperwork for some reason. You see, he was on that comment talking about some that ain't his stuff. Islam, family, peace and blessings. Yeah, man. It's yeah. Easy 15 piece. Oh man. She don't want to do none of this though. Her kid, she just had a baby, man. She don't want to do 15, 10. She don't want none of this, especially for some conspiracy, some hearsay shit. That's hearsay, man. Then why do you need 5 people to cut one person? That don't even sound right. So that don't then she pregnant. So what if dude hit her in her stomach like by accident? Then she man, come on, ain't no female her first child. What female gonna put that at risk, mom, dude? Some females don't even go outside when it comes to that they first child and shit like that, man. For real, man. Like we gotta use our brains too now. We can't just rely on the U.S. government to give us information and to paint some sort of picture. You know what I mean? We gotta use our brains, man. Why would you need 5 people then a woman that's pregnant right there? Come on, man. That don't even make no sense. You know? Our kid will be 15 years old when she come home doing the 15 years, you know? So I'm thinking like she don't need to be doing nothing. I think that, you know, her resources right now, like maybe a Cardi B and and Star Brim, she been on her business tip. She got her own money too, I'm assuming, right? But if she can get that $1 billion lawyer that everybody got, they know who I'm talking about. That $1 billion lawyer, get him and go ahead. Cardi B not gonna put no $1 billion lawyer for herself. She might, but it don't literally cost $1 billion. But you know what I mean? It's a really high ticket lawyer. Like this lawyer supposedly costs a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And he worked for a lot of different people who like big dogs. You know what I'm saying? So the relationships that comes with when you working with them type of people, behind the scenes, because it's all about behind the scenes, folks. And when you got that type of energy working in your favor, of course you can come out spinning like the champ. You did, and I want that for her. You feel me? I want that for her. Southern District of New York prosecutors is some of the best lawyers in America. I'm sure Latoya Baker. Are you one of them? I'm sure they are. Cardi is not an active member. Laughing my ass off. Repping her set and being involved in daily activities is two different things. Exactly. Because I am what I am to the death of me. But I'm definitely not active. You dig? Back to drinking toilet water. Oh my God. Y'all really on that today? I know. But I thought, oh yeah, because yeah, it is a lot going on. A lot of people only want you when it's times get hard, when they get locked up. It's too late for that. Yeah. But look, Cardi B been showing her love since the gate. Look, they even talk about this post right here. Brim has become somewhat of a celebrity alongside her long-term friend Cardi B with more than 920,000 followers on Instagram. The day of her arrest, Cardi B has posted about Brim to her millions of followers previously, saying in 2018 she was proud of her and outlining some of her previous run-ins with the law. So, you know what I'm saying? 702 Smooth, salute, fam. Yeah, man. Cardi was mentioned sending gangs to beat up. I don't know. Why are you supporting gang members? They are also charged for murder. The prosecutors have it on video. Oh yeah, Latoya, can you send it to me? Can you send me the video? Because I can read between the lines, and I'm not supporting um, any activity of violence amongst any human. You understand? I don't promote that, not at all. But what I'm saying is like alongside her case. Her case is saying that she's accused, Star Brim. This episode is mainly about Star Brim, right? So with the Star Brim situation, she's been accused, this pregnant woman, right here, this pregnant woman, you know what I'm saying, is being accused of being alongside, I believe, four men, and slicing someone's, you know what I'm saying, cutting someone, right? Now, that person could easily flip out and smack her in the stomach and then she loses her baby. That just doesn't sound like the actions of a person who's clearly, can tell they have some sort of they're smart. She's smart. She uses her words carefully in interviews and things of that nature. I doubt if she would be that type of person to put her new child, her being 28 years old, at risk. You know what I'm saying? Her charges is from 2018, not in 2020. Yeah, I got her charges right here. I got her charges right here. It's right here. It's right here. I got it right here. You don't have to tell me what the charge is. I got the paperwork. We do paperwork, right? We got paperwork over here. Where is it at? August. August. I'm passing it. Right here. You see that? On August 19th. You see that? This is from August 19th. We got the paperwork right here. That's her name right there, right? Ain't that her name? Huh? Ain't that her name? Oh, okay. It says that her and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 5 people there. Her and 4 other males assaulted an individual with a dangerous weapon and aided and abetted the same by slashing the individual in the face. So someone got cut in the face. And you telling me, come on, man. What's not her name? That's not her name right there? That is her name. What are you talking about? This her name right here. Right there. Let me highlight it for you so you can Google it. That one right there. That's her name right there. So you can Google that one. You feel me? That's her name. She didn't have to do the job. Say she put the hit out. Yeah. It's called guilty by association. Exactly. That's what they do. That's why the conspiracy come in play. Go to the bar and fight charges. Oh, okay. Here you go, LaToya. Now go to the bar and fight charges, right? So, LaToya, what's your role in this case? You mind filling us in? Yeah. That's her name right there. And just like somebody was just on here saying that they was her friend, and they said that she's facing 20 years. Look, here go the count. They got 24 counts on here. Here go the count right here. This count 1, right? Ain't that her name right there? Again? It says, ain't that her name right there? It says life imprisonment as to all the defendants except her. She's not facing life. For whom? It says for whom? A maximum term of imprisonment is 20 years. You feel me? So we got the paperwork right here, baby. We don't got to speculate nothing. We can just go straight to black and white, right? Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. Natural. Everyone is hard until it's time to go to jail. Me personally, I don't like jail. No fashion. You feel me? She should move differently and stayed out the way. Just NY for you. Yeah, I don't know. Because I thought, like I said, I thought she was doing good. Like when people ask her blood questions, she used to say she don't talk about bloods and all that. You know what I'm saying? And all this. And they used to ask her about different gang activities and stuff. She used to always say she don't talk about that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, man. For me watching it, it just seemed like she was 100. You feel me? Let's talk about it. What's happening? Yeah, so these all the charges though. It's all 24 counts. Every count. Look, count 1, murder and aiding the racketeering. That's count 2. Now I'm gonna go from count 1. Conspiracy to commit racketeering. That's count 1. Count 2, murder and aid of racketeering. That's count 2. Count 3, use a firearm to commit murder. That's count 3. Count 4, murder in aiding of racketeering. Count 5, use of firearm to commit murder. Count 6, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in the aid of racketeering. Count 7, possession of a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, which firearms was discharged. Count 8, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in the aid of racketeering. Count 9, possession of a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence in which a firearm is discharged. Count 10, maiming and assault in the aid of racketeering. Count 11, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in aiding the racketeering. Count 12, possession of firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence. Count 13, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in the aiding of racketeering. Count 14, the possession of a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, which is a firearm is discharged. Count 15, attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon in the aiding of racketeering. Count 16, assault with a dangerous weapon in the aiding of racketeering. Count 17, brandishing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence. Count 18, assault with a dangerous weapon in the aiding of a racketeering. Count 19, brandishing a firearm in furtherance of a crime. Count 20, conspiracy to distribute controlled substance. Count 21, possession of a firearm in furtherance of drug trafficking of a crime. Count 20, firearms and trafficking. Count 23, attempted robbery. Count 24, possession of a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence which a firearms discharged. So they got 24 charges on here. Anything from drugs to robbery to racketeering to what else was on here? Slashing of a face. Yeah, Nightbot always do that. Loyalty is everything. It must be too many emojis. You can only do 4 emojis or something like that. You put too many emojis, he start tripping. But y'all see all these different names. But look, peep this though. See, this is youth though. The youth they're out there right now. They out to the youth on this case because look. Look, 28, 23 years old, 26 years old, 22 years old, 19 years old, 22 years old, 22 years old, 28 years old, 18 years old. Will be presented before United States migrated judge Barbara Moses Goodman, 22, Simmons, 33, 20, 32, 27, 28. So yeah, man. Like, so we don't gotta assume. We got all the paper. We got the paperwork. The unsealed secret indictment right here. It ain't secret no more. It's unsealed. But we got the indictment right here. This is their indictment. Leaders of the 5-9 gang among 18 defendants charged in Manhattan federal court with racketeering offenses. So you know, this is the shit they doing, man. That's what's going on. But no, y'all gotta be careful though. Like, this indictment has been in the works since they Act 6-9 and stand about Star Brim. Yeah, say this case been ongoing for 5 years. And it's more so in regards to, I guess they targeting the street lineup. They said the prison lineup is a federal charge as a state because it said United States District Court has nothing to do with these current charges. Y'all just say anything. Star Brim about to come home. She already home. Star Brim ain't in jail. She at home right now. She's actually they're waiting. They waiting to for her to have her baby, and then she's going to surrender. So they have made some sort of deal with her lawyer, where as soon as she's done having the baby, which is the baby is due in a few days, and then it's gonna go. Oh shit, way worse than I thought. 5 years. They cook like a full course meal. Yeah, I don't know, man. Our beautiful women forgetting their women. Damn shame. I blame the parents. Sharon Young, you know, is about to come home. Brim. Oh, Brim about to come home. Okay, got you, Richard. Yeah, they locked up another female in this case, Miss Little. They said she's a godfather as well. A godmother, I mean, a godmother, I'm sorry. Larry P, salute, fam. Yeah, she not, Star Brim not locked up yet. But, yeah, y'all might as well start the free campaign, because any day her baby's due, and they probably going to be inducing labor soon type of deal. Out of 18 indicted, not all 18 going to stand. Yeah, man. Let me see. Can't always blame the parents. Clean the trash, come out stinking. Naya, she locked up. Out of 18, 18 gonna stand tall and hold water. A few will rat, and that's a fact. Delivering a baby in a life and death situation. But imagine knowing you about to go to prison within hours of giving birth. I remember my grandparents in that era when we loved each other and schooled each other. The world is so lost. We have to get back to that. Respect. Zubanga is hot. They know they're doing okay. Yeah, she gotta have like at the end of the day. With the Brims indicted Woos a couple of weeks ago, this has rat ass Danny all over it. Damn, bro. You said this has rat Danny all over it, Marlo. Marlo's people. You say some way, because it's crazy how he made sure he mentioned a few names and shit. It's like remember I told you, I think when I spoke on that case, man, when I spoke on that one of them Takashi episodes, I said that it's interesting that he's putting it on like for the record. Like he put it for the record that these people are gang members and all this shit for the record. You know what I'm saying? And then people wonder why Jim Jones gotta stay away from, you know what I'm saying, certain people probably right now. That don't mean that he ain't probably helping, but it's just like Jeezy when Meech got locked up. When Meech got locked up and Jeezy was still out, Jeezy stayed away from. Remember, Blue Da Vinci was even trying to come out talking about some, yeah, Jeezy, he don't even rock with Meech, and then it turns out years later we found out that they really is cool, but that Meech that basically told Jeezy like, yo, it's too hot, bro, stay away from me. You feel me? And yeah, then we found out Blue told. That's some shit. You feel me? Facts of life from my era. Gangsters move in silence. They didn't like to take pictures and come out. Yeah, I still don't like to take pictures, but I ain't a gangster. You dig? But Cardi did a video to respond to 6ix9ine instead of shutting up like Jim Jones. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. Jesus a real one. Yeah, I'm just keeping it above with you, but it's just, you know. You say Blue Da Vinci, little brother is my boy, they damn near twins. Yeah, man. But yeah, Meech and them don't even talk about that shit with Blue like that, but it was something that was on Doc TV, Doc Hicks. And they was saying something about it. Oh yeah. But yeah, you gotta like some of them people. Y'all gotta think about that. Like people don't want to be around they guys. All that Star Brim booty going to waste in the feds. And that's why I said earlier, though, Star Brim, she fine. She know how to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, man. That's a combination of people don't like to see that type of stuff, man. They don't like to see that. King T, my boy. So Cardi locked up or what? Cardi ain't locked up. And Star Brim ain't locked up. Star Brim is waiting to have her baby. And then they gonna she gonna surrender. They worked out a deal with her lawyer. Yeah, people don't like that, fam. They don't like that. That's like right there. You already gonna have a mesmerized of your beauty, and then you can talk to. Oh hell no, you was a threat out here. That's how they feel. Star Brim did a podcast with Tax Stone going to Troy Ave. Now they putting pressure on her now. Wow. All that Star Brim, yeah, that's crazy. Man. There's so much stuff going on though, you right. But I don't know. We could say a lot of things. Somebody said Ra Ali earlier, which they don't, you know what I'm saying? They said this is an ongoing case for about 5 years, they said. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that Tax Stone interview made her fired with them boys. Yeah, yeah. Yo, DLC, you a real one, bro. Keep up the good work, fam. No doubt. And most of these gang members can't do 20 days. Fact, she definitely fine. Hope she get put. This one, wish her best of luck. My son a rap. My son supposedly told on the CO. So I don't know if y'all say that's a rap. He told on the CO. They said. Yeah, cause she was talking like she was still active. Wow. Yeah, man. But we just wanted to come in and get y'all this news, man. We might come get back on later and do the call in on this show. On this one, and read the indictment a little bit more, go into details on the indictment a little bit more, see what we can do with that. 6ix9ine did this the start. Next, Cardi B in the hot seat. Wow, fam. Her podcast done right, all right too. Yeah, her podcast is doing all right. If Cardi B is financially funding the gang, she will be charged. Wow, yeah, yeah, Baker. We know that, Latoya Baker. Mm. It's interesting, Latoya Baker. You're an interesting individual. Y'all share this on all y'all social media, man. Share this on Facebook. Share this on Facebook, man. Share this on your social media, man. King T, I appreciate you, fam. Share this on your social media, man. Y'all share this. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe if you ain't already subscribed, man. It's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We'll check y'all on the next one, man.